Hello, my name is Quayshawn Wynn, and I am a senior consultant at Rosehill Consulting. Our team has been working with dedication and passion to acquire optimum results for the Student Health Services Department. Being healthy pertains not only to physical attributes, but also mental and emotional attributes. The University of West Georgia Student Health Services Department offers solutions for any case a student may be having. During this presentation, you will become acquainted with our excellent staff and receive some background information on Rosehill. You will be introduced to our statement of need, internal and external communications, also recommendations. These recommendations may include but are not limited to student involvement, external communications, and overall image. Rosehill Consultation Group is dedicated to ensuring that UWG health services become more general and less exclusive. Internal and external communication, exposure, and image are extremely important features to a company or department, and that can determine the department's success ultimately. We are looking forward to showing this department why Rosehill is known as the people of goodwill.
Hello, University of West Georgia Health Services Department staff. My name is Zachary Gordon Leverett of Rosehill Consulting Company, and today I am here to help you. Now, the historical image that the Health Services Department of the University of West Georgia holds will best be described as an unknown one. If you ask the students of the University of West Georgia what are some of the features of the Health Service Department or what it does for its students, they'll most likely answer to receive little to no cost nurse or doctor's appointments for help or that they don't really know what it does. The Health Services Department holds a plethora of staff who range from students and volunteers to professors, nurses, and health educators, all at the department's disposal to help all kinds of students. And they don't just help with physical or medical ailments either. They also have staff to help with mental issues too, for any kind of students who need it. However, the main problem the department faces are with its lack of image, exposure, and external communication, but that can easily be fixed with a little help from the people of goodwill, also known as Rosehill. Sometimes people's problems can be the result of other problems, and that's exactly the same case for companies. Having a lack of external communication and exposure to an organization's target audience can be the direct direct result in why they lack a positive image, or in this case, more so an overall image at all. We systematically break down the best way for each of these specific issues to be solved at the root and core in order to make sure our company can be the best for their clients. The UWG Health Services Department can help the school's students and staff with their physical, medical, and mental health. We know these are never easy issues, so we want to make sure that we can help the department assist as many people as possible. We know that our company has helped other companies retain, regain, and improve their image to at least 70% positive image in their target audience. Now, we plan to do the exact same for the UWG Health Services Department. As mentioned previously, we've helped organizations achieve a positive image from their targeted audience for many years and to staggeringly high percentages. These organizations and companies have ranged from big name corporations like Sears and Home Depot, all the way down to local places like J&J Accounting and MCK Electronics that you've probably never heard of. Whether a company is trying to show that their target audience, they're just as good to them as they once were, or to gain the positive image from them that they clearly deserve and desire, we're here for them, 100%. We've had our statisticians do the numbers of what percentage their target audience had of positive views on these companies both before and 1 year after we've helped them, and the numbers do not lie. As the University of West Georgia Health Services Department will clearly be able to see from our extensive research into the department, Rosehill and its expert staff are more than equipped to be able to assist in fixing the department's issues. Internal and external communication, exposure, and image are all extremely important features to a company, and they can be the make or break terms in their success. And we are determined to make sure that these are successes. Throughout this proposal, we'll be highlighting all of these features and target the issues being faced in specific ways to be able to fix them to the department's benefits. We look forward to showing you this department why Rosehill is known as the people of goodwill. And now I'll happily pass you on to Serena, who will help you with your internal communication.
Hello, my name is Cassandra Lance, and I work with Rosehill Consulting Company, and I'm here to tell you just a little bit about the company background. We were founded in 1988 by a man named John Smith, who started up the company, unfortunately, after the death of his wife, and we have then since been running for about 30 years now. We serve a variety of clients, and those clients can range anywhere from small nonprofits to Fortune 500 companies. But Mr. John founded this company to make an impact within the community of Carrollton that allowed for these relationships to grow and thrive. And since then, the company has grown outside of Carrollton and has allowed for lifetime relationships to be formed and kept. Just a little bit about the values of the company. When the company first started up, they weren't quite as successful. Mr. John had a difficult time just trying to, get the ball rolling. So he invested quite a lot of time into hiring employees that had the same selfless servant's heart that he did. And with that, he was able to execute second mile service. And through his work and the work of his employees, he was able to implement the mission statement into their daily work routine. And the mission statement is passion, commitment, and honesty, in which they were devoted to giving that to every single client that came through their doors. With such a good team of serving people, his company began to flourish, and he was able to ensure professionalism in their work by assisting any and everyone with the tools and the assets that they needed to be successful for future years. But in and through his work, he was able to also build these lifelong relationships that just kept the company going and kept the business thriving, and just people were able to share just how wonderful the company was.
Hello, my name is Serena Ruppel and I work with Rosehill Consultants, and I will be introducing the internal communications for the University of West Georgia's Health Service Department. Currently, the West Georgia Health Service Department communicates internally with their employees by email and phone and memo, which is working for the company, and we see no issue with that and no need to change any of those communications. However, we do see an issue with their collaboration between the recreational department, because that's who they coordinate their events with and collaborate with in order to produce these events. Currently, they only coordinate between about 2 to 5 people to coordinate these events and create them, which is not producing the results that they want. They're not getting the attendance that they need at these events. They're not getting the results that they want from these events, so they need to change that. Rosehill Consultants would like to suggest that they involve 10 or more people to coordinate these events and to get everything and all the details worked out prior to the event's dates. As you can see on the graph below, they do not usually put in too much time into preparing for these events either. They don't spend more than over a month and a half planning these events, which they expect a lot of people to show up to, which in turn means that you need to spend a lot of time coordinating these events and getting all the details worked out. In order to produce the results that you want, you need to put in the work to make sure that these events turn out exactly how you expect. Rosehill Consultants has decided to compare the University of West Georgia's Health Service Department to 2 other universities in the Georgia area. We have decided to compare them to University of Georgia and the Kennesaw State University. We decided to compare the amount of students in attendance at the events versus the quality of the website of the Health Service Department at that university. The quality of the University of West Georgia's Health Service Department website is very low. They do not provide very much information on the services they provide, what they are about, and where to contact them very quickly and if in case of emergency. Compared to the University of Georgia website, which is available anytime, you can make an appointment, you can see what's going on with the department, you can look at their social media, pictures, reviews, all that. And then at the Kennesaw State University, you can do all those same features minus the reviews. The University of West Georgia needs to update their website to provide social media so that students can follow them and be prepared on the events that they are about to have going on. Communication between students and the department is very important, because if the students don't know what's going on in the department, they're not going to show up to the events, nor will they be even aware that the events are going on. Down at the graph, you can look and see that the quality of the University of Georgia's website is much higher than the other 2 universities, and that their attendance of these events are much higher. They coordinate together because if you don't have a great quality of website where students are not informed, then they are not going to go to events held by that department. Really, what needs to be done at the University of West Georgia's Health Service Department is a better website and more communication between students. Students need to be aware of the services and the mission that is provided by this department at the West Georgia University. A better quality of a website will directly improve the attendance at their events and the quality of their events for making people want to come back and do it again. I will now turn you over to Ms. Annie Perez so that she can discuss the recommendations for the organization.
Thank you. My name is Brandon Williamson, and I'll be helping you take care of the external communication. The Health Services Department at the University of West Georgia has the potential to have an increase in external communication. The department just needs some assistance from Rosehill to get started in the right direction. The current forms of communications for the department are phone calls, emails, social media, paper advertisement, and their website. The department could increase student involvement by enhancing their social media accounts, by creating a more creative username, by sending out mass emails to multiple students at once, and by also adding color and pictures to their website, creating a more popful feel. A strength offered by the department would be their hours of operation and their plentiful staff. Weaknesses offered by the department would be their internal communication. The weakness in internal communication also affects their external communication. An opportunity in place for the department would be creating higher volume events, giving out prizes at events, and just creating a better feel for the department, letting students know that the department is here for their help and for their use. In conclusion, us here at Rosehill Consulting Company, we take pride in making sure that the departments that we encounter have everything that they need to make their business successful. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Anna E. Perez. I am so excited to be able to assist you. I have been with Rosehill Company for over 5 years, and I will be providing your department with recommendations today. So let's begin. Let's begin with your image. In order to better your image, the Health Services Department needs to add a video. In this time and age, it is very important for any organization to have a video in their website. We recommend for you to get the mass communication students involved. This will make the video even better. In the video, you can provide information about the prices and hours of the health department services. The second recommendation we have is to increase student involvement. In order to do this, you will have to provide free pencils, free plastic cups, free notepads, and this will get students to get closer to your booth in order to get more information. The third recommendation we have in regards to external communication is for the health department to send emails to all the students that are interested in the health department services. First, you will have to put out a booth in between classes. In that booth, you will provide free items such as the ones I listed previously, but you will also include a notepad where students are able to write their email. Once you get students' emails, you will want to update them about any new information the health department has. You will also want to email them about any seminars. All these recommendations will help the health department increase their student involvement and make students happy that they are paying these fees for the health department. I hope these recommendations help. And we also have numerous other recommendations that you can read in our paper proposal recommendations. Thank you.